Yo, what's good? It's Brother Brandon. I'm out here making a video about how to set up your Stratocaster to the moon and back again, so that way your guitar can sound 10,000 stars. Alright, check it out. Shout out to the watermelon strawberry seltzer. It's a good one. It's a new flavor apparently. Polar, hit me up. No, for real though. I'm trying to intonate this guitar, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity for a video. So I got this Boss GT1 down here I'm trying out on the creamy setting. But you know, like when I start getting up here, the intonation gets a little squirrely. And I think you gotta have your guitar in tune, right? So I'll show you how. So we got E at, just to double check, 0.0, alright? What you want to do is strike it on the 12th fret. It's a little sharp. So typically, when it's sharp, you just want to pull it back a little bit. Sharper means tighter. And you might want to loosen the string a little bit if you're worried about snapping one. But there you go. I turned it 3 or 4 turns tighter, and I'm already at 8 cents. So that's way better, right? It's way better than it was. I'll do it again. I'm going to loosen it. Make sure you're in tune and in playing position. I think that matters a lot. Just make sure we're at 0. Alright? How about 5, it says. I'll probably give it one more, but that's 4 cents, which is pretty good. It's like almost as far back as I can go, but sometimes it be like that. In the green, that's 1 cent sharp. I'll give it like a half turn. That's the idea there, kids. Is if it's sharp, you want to screw it tighter, and if it's flat, you want to loosen it up, right? Stroke on this A string. And this is kind of something, you know, you let sit and then come back to it, touch it up a couple more times. But ideally, you do it once and it's good. But some guitars, you know, especially with the weather, stuff can move around. Especially this time of year. Yeah, the A was at 8 cents, so I'm moving it a little sharper. A couple more turns. It's not like 6 cents. I'm gonna do 3 turns. And I think every string is gonna react a little differently. Okay, we're at 4 cents. See, it's like I didn't need that many turns to get that many cents on the E. On the AM, the turn to cent ratio is pretty high, right? So even more. We're at 2 cents, but I could go back more. 2, 3. And I think really, you know, as a general rule, it's like the lower the string, the more it's gonna sit back in the saddle. So like the E and the A will be pretty far back, but the high E will probably not be as far back. And that just has to do with like scale length and stuff like that. Yep, 0 cents. Shablammy. So yeah, I haven't had one that's flat yet, but if I did, I would loosen it. So, but it's good to see the ratio. You're like, oh, it's sharp. Okay, I need to go tighter on this one too. Stay patient. We're on the D string. Only 5 minutes in. Okay, now that one's getting a little squirrely. We're gonna have to hit that one quite a few times. Now we're like 12 cents. 12 cents. Too many, dude. we're gonna get this perfectly in tune. But I have a theory that, like, I could live with 5 cents. I could live with even 7 cents, but 10 cents is where you start to, like, it's a little, you know, so it's almost different color or something. But yeah, like, you know, 20 cents. Oh my gosh, 30 cents. Oh my goodness. 45 cents, 30 cents. You know, it's like those are different notes to me. So think about that. Is, yeah, D's dead in tune now. I mean, this is getting into some violin territory here. Is we're not just hearing the note, but we're hearing the frequency of the note, like really zoning in on what 0 really is. And ooh, that's sharp. You hear that? Like, that's 17, right? That's you can hear that being sharp, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm cursed, dude. I'm cursed. I can not only hear the note, but I can hear like how many cents out of tune the note is. Roughly, probably by 5. Still quite a bit, but you get the idea. It's like once you really start training your ears to just hearing the note, you could then go far beyond that and hear the frequency and like the hertz. And I'm not even really memorizing it. It's more of like a feeling thing. It's like I don't, you know, really know what 5 cents sounds like. I could just tell when it just sounds like 10 cents sharp or 20 cents sharp. Don't know if that helps, but I think, you know, having a good reference point of like knowing what in tune is also helps with that. So you gotta train your ear to know like what is 0 on the tuner, and even just they could go even farther. You know, you could train your ears at 440, and then being at 450 sounds like a different universe. So, whoa, the G's getting squirrely. Okay, we're gonna have to probably do like 5 turns on this one. It's always the G string. See, this one might be one that I have to loosen. We'll see. Sometimes it's like you take it all the way and it's just not doing what you want at all, dude. You're like, oh man, I was going the wrong way, but I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, there we go. Way better. 8 cents. But yeah, 20 cents is a lot, dude. 20 cents is a lot. It's not a dig. I'm just like, woo, hello. Hello. 6. Yeah, the G's pretty back there. I think too, I was gonna say this earlier, but if you are really like struggling, like this one, I think might need to be like a different gauge. Like it might need to be a wound string or like a lower one, and it would probably just sit a little bit better on the spring. I'm at 11 cents. I'm getting there, but it's like it's almost as far back as it could go. And I think that's, you know, every guitar I always say has like a gauge that it prefers. I try to put the gauge string on the guitar that it like wants. I don't try to like force it to do something it doesn't want to do, because I don't think that's the move either. So it's like, you know, I'm gonna get it. I'll be able to get it, but it's these kind of things like on like a, you know, like a G string or a B string or, you know, even an E string, and I'm like still struggling to get it. I'm like, man, I'm already pretty far back. It's like, maybe time to bust out a 10 instead. It's like I got 11s on here. It's getting better. We're gonna get there, kids. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, dude. 4 cents. One more turn. But you can see, it's like the G's pretty far back there now, right here. This one, yeah, there you go. It's pretty far back to get it really good. So it's like it's not all gonna be, you know, just like a straight line or something. I guess is my point. Like every string needs to sit in a particular place for it to be in tune, and that's all right. That's how guitars work. Okay, hold on, the string isn't totally in tune. You make sure you're totally in tune. And 0.3, good enough. Whoa, 22 cents. That's you know, you're like, whoa, after you hear the in tune one, you're like, dang, that's a different note, you know? It's like hearing them as different vibes, different colors. I'm just gonna go pretty sharp on this one because you don't turn it too much without. There he goes, 8 cents. Adjusting the tuner because it'll just snap the string. You'll put too much tension on it. Just only give it a couple of turns and then loosen it, or loosen it and then turn it a couple of times. Okay, we're getting closer. It's still, and a lot of times these high E's and these B's are really the trickiest. In my opinion, to get a good B and E string sound, man, that's like so important to a good guitar. Okay, we're gonna have to go quite a few. There's 14. Man, dang. We'll see. One of these might have to go the other way. I'm waiting for it. But so far, they've all been sharp. And they all have been given it to me until the very last sec, you know. It's for a 10. Nine. Oh, goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dude. A little more. You got 5, and then I got 0, and then I got 5 again, so. Starts. That's really close, though. I got 2. I don't know if I can go any sharper. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I got a couple more turns. There we go. There we go. Yeah, nice. That was 2 there. What? Okay. 17 cents, she says. But yeah, like basically every string gauge has a different setup and a different place that the guitar or the string wants to be. So think about that too while you're doing it. It's like on my little tidbit about the string gauge is like, you know, you might need to go thicker or thinner. And that's okay. Again, I think you really want to try to stress the point for the ultimate setup to really try to do what the guitar wants. And you could try to put, you know, thick strings on here, but I think this guitar really might need 10s. The lighter the string, the further, the less sharp you need to be. And the thicker the string, the more like scale length you need, so you need to be lower. But yeah, check it out. That's how you set up your Stratocaster. Just turn these little screws until it's in tune. Yeah, let me know. I think it came together pretty well. This is the guitar I'm working on. It'll be on reverb. It'll be on reverb if you want it. My next video I'm going to make is about pickup height and how to voice your pickup, your humbucker. So check out the next video. Big love. Like and subscribe.